Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. Should I start my practice before I move? I work for a private practice and want to go out on my own. However, I do not know where I want to start yet, thinking about relocating to a different state. So before I answer this, I'd like to thank TherapyNotes. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today, and we appreciate them sponsoring Ask Allison. They have live telephone support 7 days a week, and it's clear why TherapyNotes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. TherapyNotes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And now for all you prescribers out there, they also have ePrescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, TherapyNotes makes the transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com for 2 free months. So I would do some research on the licensing requirements where you want to move. Depending on your license and the state, they can be vastly different, and it would suck to have to take grad school classes right now and or get more hours of supervision. This is something I've seen as my students have moved from different states to different states. That's even if they've been licensed for 10 years in one state, they have to go take a grad school class or get more supervision. So know that that's, I don't want to say a risk, but maybe a hurdle that you'll have to overcome depending on the state you go to. So it would suck, but it'd be worth it if you really want to live there. It'd suck much, much less if you knew before making the decision to move there that that would need to happen. You could also get started on your own private practice where you live, maintain your current license, and see people virtually after you move. Make sure that you are aware of any non-compete language and any kind of contracts that you signed in the group practice that you're a part of. I don't love, if you listen much, you know I don't love non-compete things, but some people still insist on having them. They are on their way out, though. That is the good news legally. They're on their way out. Honestly, going out on your own is almost all about handling the fear involved with that leap. If you're dotting your I's and you're crossing your T's, and we have the free checklist to help with that, which I will link to. The next step is all about gathering your courage. Getting clients in the door is the second part. So you gather your courage, you get clients in the door, and we've got you covered with all of that in the Abundance Party, where we walk you through all the steps of building exactly the practice that you want. I'll link to that too. Today's free worksheet is actually an older blog post I wrote about moving your practice. I've moved my practice cross-country twice. Luckily, didn't have to do extra supervision or grad school classes. I'm very appreciative of that. But I do have some experience that I want to share about that process. So I'm going to link to that. I'm hoping that it will give you some really clear direction. You can DM me the word sheets, as in worksheets, and we'll send that to you. And you'll also have access to all of our other free worksheets. I would not, and I'll say this because I've been asked this too, get licensed in all the states that you're considering. You do not need to do that. It is very expensive. It is very time consuming. There are plenty of clients in one state. You never really need to get licensed in more than one unless you have a special circumstance. So I'll say that too, just in case that's on your mind, save you some time, money, and energy. Yeah, I hope that you have a really great day. I hope this was a helpful nugget, and I will talk to you later.